Hello and welcome back. I am RadiatedBru and this is Snowrunner. And we are approaching the end of our time here in Michigan. Today's plan is we are going to complete the super order, or we're going to start working on the super order. It's a 4-step contract after you have completed all of the objectives. Over here on the left from Michigan, once you've completed the last drilling operation in Smithville Dam, and then it gives you the contract, three contract options here in Husky Forwarding. There's a super order, cargo from the ship, and cement for the region. And I'm starting with the super order because it seems to make the most sense for me already being in this area. Since the last video, I have recovered, not recovered, but I took a fuel truck. I used the GMC through a fuel carrier, fuel tank on the back of it, drove it over to where I had last left the P16 and the White Western Star, due to them being nearly out of fuel, and fueled them up, got both those trucks back to the garage with the trailers. I sold the trailer that the P16 was dragging along, and it's parked over here now. And I've got the White Western Star over here at the service hub ready to start picking things up. So for this contract, it's again 4 steps, but you kind of have to do them in order. So we need to pick up fuel, consumables, service spare parts, and wooden planks. And it's really not bad the way this is set up to go pick that up, because we're going to grab our service spare parts. We're going to head over to the farm on our way to the logistics center. At the farm, we'll pick up the consumables. Over here at the log station, there is a semi-trailer that has wooden planks already on it. We're just going to grab one of those wooden planks off of that trailer. And then we're going to take the southern entrance into the logistics zone. And we've already pulled up some fuel, but you can grab fuel here at the drilling site. So we're going to grab that as our 4th and final item, make our way to the logistics center, make that delivery, and then we'll be bringing that truck on back out. The next step on the super order is for taking 3 things to the log station in Island Lake. One of those things is fuel, another is consumables. So we'll, on our way back, we'll grab some fuel, we'll grab consumables, and then we just got to grab concrete blocks, which if we go to Island Lake the way through Drummond Island following the road, we can grab concrete blocks here at the warehouse. I haven't not yet looked around the map or the maps to see if there's other locations to grab those concrete blocks yet. You can click on those areas, the warehouses, and it'll show you what items you can pick up from there if you want to go about that route. Or when you're looking at those contracts, it again shows you the arrows over the different buildings. It shows you where you can pick things up. But if you're unsure what's there, just click on it. It'll show you what you can grab. So that's our plan. I think there's another thing that needs fuel. So we'll go ahead and grab 2 fuel from there on the way back. Grab a consumables. We'll probably just drop those where we need them, leave them on the side of the road or something for someone to grab when we head a different direction or wherever we're splitting off. So that's what we're starting out with. So we need some service spare parts, I believe it was. Yes. So that's what we're getting started with. Off we go. So the international pay star is still sitting over in the Drummond Island area at the port where we last left it. It's still sitting there in case we need to use it from that point. I know there is something, the port delivery, the last step in this contract. I think the items we need it for are already sitting over there in Drummond Island, and so I think we'll just probably be switching that truck at that time to grab those things, because they're sitting on trailers over at the fuel station, I do believe, and those were all trailers that were in the area already. So we have not cleaned those trailers up yet. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to go clean those up and move on to Alaska and kind of forget these last 3 orders, but this one does pay quite a bit in its contract. Getting a little crazy there with the trailer. So I wanted to go ahead and finish it and kind of for the completeness do it. But I think I'm going to wait for the logging part of this until I have some trucks that are a little more specialized in doing logging. I kind of want to use those instead. And we'll be picking up maybe one of those in Alaska. I'm trying to remember what all trucks we get from Alaska, because it's been a while since I've been there. But that's the plan. We're going to leave the logging, try to do these other 3 special orders, and then we'll head on to a new map. And I just brought these trucks through this area, bringing them back from the spot, recovering them after fueling them up, so it's kind of rutted up. Been taking this route quite a bit. I am going to have to bring this truck back through here one more time. That's going to be the last time we drive this area. Haven't looked at the logging contracts, but oh yeah, high gear's not working. Probably a little better with the diff lock on. So it'll be the last time for a while. Grab one of those consumables, and I'm not grabbing the other one I need, even though I would have the trailer space with 5 slots, just because I don't want to have to haul it all the way in there and all the way back, because it can be a bit of a treacherous ride. So we'll just grab it on the way back, since we gotta come this way anyways. Went ahead and left that GMC with the fuel on it sitting where I saved these trucks from, just because it's like, well, I might be needing to have more fuel in that area, and it's sitting on a little mobile chassis right now, so if I am getting really low with this truck on this contract, I can always go save it again. The GMC with that fuel on it really didn't have much issue pushing through here. All that weight sitting on the back axles, which it does have diff lock. It just, your turning is can be a little uncontrolled at times, but it made pretty easy work of getting to them. I'm trying to decide where to leave it. I think I might just park this right here. Maybe I'll back it up. Let's go ahead and back this up, because I'm going to have to hook up onto that other truck to unstrap the planks, which is a good reason to bring a truck with a low saddle over here. So I've done it before where I just put something on the crane. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to grab it with the crane and bring it to the trailer, because that's a muddy pit. There's a bunch of stumps around. Trailer's acting a little crazy. So I will eventually return for this truck. Or not the truck, the trailer. Oh, come on now. I have to use the mouse. There we go. That ought to do it. Then we just have to grab the fuel. Unpack, repack, off we go. Trees in a precarious spot. Heyo. Yep, here's our fuel save here. I'm actually can I refuel? So one thing about using a truck as your fueler instead of a trailer, you have to switch to the other truck to fuel up. Instead of just pulling up and hitting refuel, you have to refuel from the truck that has the fuel tank on it. That's the only thing about it. We'll go ahead and top that up so we can get back this way. Continue on. So my crane doesn't reach to the back, so I think I'm actually going to unhook the trailer right here in a flat spot and use the crane towards the back there with the truck unhooked. We'll also need to grab another fuel on the way back around. Actually, 2 fuel, 1 consumable. Unpack, repack, off we go. Bit of a sticky spot there. This is the worst area on this trail, the logistics zone. You just got to avoid going on that extremely slanted incline with any load, because it's just going to dump you right over and then be stuck against a tree. It's terrible, horrible. So you just dodge around it there off the path. I think the way I've completed this contract before was just a flatbed, like the Fleet Star, with just 2 items at a time, but it's going to be just as easy here with the semi-trailer flatbed. Tippy there. Did I find the only mud hole? The back end of the trailer is hooked on that freaking log. Oh my gosh. There we go. Let's see if we can pull past it now. Woof. That could have been disastrous. Almost dumped it all right there. Actually, yep, that's our unload point. So fuel, consumables, service spare parts, and wooden planks. Part 1 is finished. So at this point, I'm gonna get this truck on out of here. I'm gonna grab the fuel and consumables on the way, and we'll be prepared for part 2. So until next time, I am RadiatedBru, and this is Snowrunner, Michigan. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. We'll see you next time. Peace.